Spurs taking on the Mavericks. The Spurs, the stars of a line, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Mavs, Spurs is next, and we'll be right back. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And it's Davis missing. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Fox. A rebound by Washington.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Russell passes to Washington. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox from outside. The second effort. And Wembanyama with the layup.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass the flag. Back to Washington. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, a ton of tension in that one. The fans were kind of on the edge of their seat right up until the end. And I tell you what, those are the kinds of games you love to be a part of, but man, do you hate to lose.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Vassell. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama left side. Over Davis. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 4. Russell with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
A pass to Fox. Vassell was screen on Russell. Outside, Fox. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Searching for their first points of the game. Over in the corner, Christie. Hits it from three-point range.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Driving to the basket.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Mavericks trail by 3. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
And checking out some numbers for Najee Marshall. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Flag. Here's Christie. And here's Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Castle against Russell. And the basket is good. Castle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Flag. Nothing on the board. Sinks the triple. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
And here is Fox after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. And Fox gets it to go.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Russell against Fox. Over in the corner, Christie. Russell looking around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Flag. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Fox. And another basket for San Antonio.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Over in the corner, Washington. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 3. Castle on the wing. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Castle's got 6 points.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot-blocking teams. In third, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
San Antonio with the ball, following the 3-point basket by Dallas. Wembanyama against Davis. Shakes him, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
Number 3, Keldon Johnson.
The Mavericks trail. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. Although nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now, here is Russell. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. 4 on the clock. Here's Flag. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Vassell, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Davis. Pass to Washington. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Now Christie to the middle. Dallas moving it around. P.J. Washington, and that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And that's the kind of veteran awareness you get from AD, always keeping his eye on the outside when he has the ball.
To the inside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Russell. And here is Davis. Scoreless thus far. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Christie. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dallas shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Outside, Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Spurs trail by 3. It's Fox with the drive. And the shot goes in. Fox has got 6.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Williams against Fox. Thompson for the triple. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Champagnie passes to Fox. Good D by Williams. To the paint. Here's Gafford. That's tipped. Johnson, the pass to Fox. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Offensive rebound. Zohan, the pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Cornet kicks to Johnson. Cornet with it. Gafford's there. Fox feeling it out a bit. Over Williams. Misses the step-back jump shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting
at a high clip.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie in at shooting guard. Caleb Martin's checked in for Hardy. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Thompson. Fox, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And so it's Dallas with him, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Martin. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Johnson right side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Gafford finds Martin. On the wing, Thompson. Misses the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, Cornett. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Three-pointer, Fox. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. 3, Marshall. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Fox. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Williams passes to Gafford. Pass to Martin. And here is Williams. Guarded by Fox. The tray. Dallas, no good that time either. And the Spurs with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Champagnie. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Pass to Williams. From 17 feet out, it's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Caleb Martin. Flag comes in for Najee Marshall. Washington's checked in for Thompson. Christie subbed in for Williams. Back to Castle. Outside, Fox. to the wing on the left. A three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gasol against Christie. Here's Flagg. His last outing, 16 points for him. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Pass to Davis. A 3 ball. Here's Flagg. Goes up with it again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
No good on the free throw. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Now, Flagg. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Castle with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the chart.
And stolen by Castle. Here's Fox. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And a wide open look for Flagg. Dallas again missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Castle. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Christie. Covered by Vassell. And they get it back. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now, here's Fox. A 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
Pass to Castle. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Now Castle. 6 points for him. Fox, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside, Davis. Over Barnes. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Well, it's a great sign when the jumper is falling for Davis.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Gafford, following the bucket by the Spurs. High post, Davis. Lock at 6. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Fox finds Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Russell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat him.
Davis with a screen on Castle. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's Russell with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Castle. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Castle's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Now Flag. Russell sets a screen for Flag. 1:14 left in the first half. Pass to Davis. Outside Russell. They need this. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Back to Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Beyond the arc. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Flag's got 6 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Russell from long range. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Spurs. They're up by 6. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Spurs.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. And that is it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Flag is out there with Washington. Then there's Max Christie. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Davis in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Christie with the bounce pass. Flag with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Flag. The 3. Can't hit that one. Christie against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Christie. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. Barnes passes to Vassell. From past the arc. Hassel misses.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And Davis can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Barnes, and Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Vassell outside, and stolen by Flag. Inside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Washington outside.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 17.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Washington. Outside for Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And Fox gets it to go.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Down low and stolen by Wembanyama. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
the mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Spurs.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Christie. Flag sends a screen for Christie. Shot clock at 6. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Christie's got 5 now.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Castle with it. 8 points for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Bucket is good. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Davis, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And the first one drops. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
So he gets them both. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
Mavericks trail by 10. Now Flag, he's got 10. Pass to Washington. There's Russell with the three. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell against Fox. Here's the three. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
Pass to Washington. Now flag. Washington with the screen on Vassell. Here's Christie. Castle covering. There's Russell with the three. Here's Gafford. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Gafford. And Tim, you think about rim running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Wembanyama, a screen on Christie. Jacks up a three. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Gafford. Now flag. Back to Gafford. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Christie the pass to Russell. Back to Christie. Pass to Gafford. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Fox from outside. A rebound by Washington.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Pass to Christie from downtown. A rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Here's Flag. 10 points for him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Russell a screen on Johnson. To the paint, trying to end the drought. Pass to Christie. Flag with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now, here's Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Fox passes to Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got 5.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Back to Russell. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
This Mavericks squad struggling. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Christie. Off target from three-point range. And so it's San Antonio cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Luke Cornett, and it's Fox, and it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard. Fox passes to Sohan. Cornett throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Williams against Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Nice D from Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis with the bucket.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down a defense.
Fox against Williams. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Champagnie passes to Fox. Fox is double. Here's Sohan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams passes to Davis. The rebound by the Spurs. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Johnson finds Sohan. Fox is double. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williams passes to Marshall. Here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson, the pass for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams against Fox. Williams kicks to Gafford. Left side, Davis. Thompson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Fox against Williams, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Outside, Davis. Screen by Gafford. Dallas again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson can't hit. The Mavericks shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
That was filthy. When Davis hammers it down, you feel the impact from here.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Mavericks are going for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And it's Russell in for Williams. Now Castle. Pass to Sohan. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Over Christie. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now Russell. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Russell from long range. Here's Davis, and they pick up 2. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The 19-footer is on the money. Fox has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. Barnes outside. They get it back. Wembanyama on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Flag. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Washington passes to Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For San Antonio, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Shot by Champagnie, no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. Time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
And so Sohan nails both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Up top, Russell. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
To the right side. Bounce pass from Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
Free throw good, Russell. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Flag. And here's Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Now here's Olynyk, covered by Gafford. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's McLaughlin. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And Olynyk kicks to Johnson. Olynyk sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to McLaughlin. They need this one. Christie with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Yep, it counts. And San Antonio shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Victor Wembanyama.
He was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
Washington sets the pick for Russell to the wing right side. And it's Washington missing. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.